Hello everyone, this is Aaron Singleton and I am outside the box. And today I'd like to share with you some information about arthritis and joint pain in general. Now, arthritis is just a catch-all term, really, to say that you have joint pain, you have inflammation, and sometimes it's an idiopathic joint pain and inflammation response, meaning nobody knows what's causing it. Now, when nobody knows what's causing it, that's where I come in, because a lot of times through medical intuition, my friend Claudia Sanchez and I can find the cause of your idiopathic pain and inflammation. And we take that catchword and it just no longer applies. So I'm going to share with you a couple of stories about arthritis that directly affect me, family members and such. Now, some years ago, back in the early 2000s, my mother visited me, and when she arrived, she was talking about her arthritis, that she was having trouble with doorknobs, getting in the car, picking up things and feeling like she was going to drop them because of the pain in her hands. And I do a number of things. I've done a lot of hands-on modalities and things, but now I do all energy work. And through intuition, I'm able to see the cause of, let's say, a person's arthritis or other joint pains and such, trauma, shock, whatever's in the body that's causing that pain. With my mother, I saw that the carpal bones in the hand, there was a couple of misalignments. So meaning when you grab something, they compress together and they cause pain. So then you don't grip as tightly, so you can't really turn that doorknob or open that jar. I also saw that her wrist, she had a misalignment here, ulnar radius at the wrist, but she also had a misalignment at the elbow, also ulnar radius area, and up here you have your collarbone, and then right behind it there's a little divot before you get to your trapezius. Down in there is your first rib. Okay, when you come under your collarbone, you're on your second rib as you're counting down to 12. So her first rib was misaligned, her elbow, her wrist, and carpal bones. So when you're misaligned in that way, your body takes over and compensates by tightening those muscles, which compresses those joints, causes you pain, causes you inflammation, and you end up with arthritis. This can be the same scenario throughout the body for a lot of different types of arthritis. Now, I'm not saying it's the only thing, but in my opinion, that's one of the first things to try to address. If there's that type of trauma, shock, stress, muscle tension, let's eliminate that first, and we eliminate arthritis. So, if you're seeing a chiropractor, a PT, get the first rib checked, first thing. Next, have them check and align the elbow, the ulnar and the radial bone at the elbow. And then, again, check the wrist, because if those bones are misaligned, when you do something like this with your hand, there'll be some clicking in there, there'll be some discomfort. You flip it over, it'll be discomfort because everything is compressed and misaligned. And of course, the gripping of the lid of a jar or something, and how the carpal bones will get compressed. So right now, I'd like everyone to take your left shoulder, raise your shoulder up, roll your shoulder behind you like you're doing a dance move or yoga. Not too high, not too tight. Hold it there. I'll do a little energy work as some people say, I work my magic. And just hold it there. Take a few breaths. All right, relax the shoulder. Move it a little bit. For some of you, you'll notice a difference. We have just aligned your first rib. Now, for your elbow, let your arm hang loosely at your side. You don't have to do anything else. So your elbow, your wrist, and your carpal bones. I'm going to send the energy down that arm, relaxing those muscles. Some of you may feel some movement in the elbow, or the wrist, or in the palm. There we go. Now, some of you may feel a sensation going out your hand, like movement, energy. Might be tingling or heat or something of that nature. That is the muscle energy of everything just flowing on down. That's the energy that's been trapped in those muscles, actually releasing, going out your hand or your fingertips. Okay, feels like that is complete. May still be working for some of you. So if some of you have, more of an issue with that left arm, just let it hang there for a little bit and it will continue. Now we're going to do the same thing with the right arm and shoulder. Right shoulder up in the air a little bit. Roll it behind you and hold. Hold it in place. And we'll see about getting the alignment corrected in that area of the first rib. There we go. Go ahead and relax the shoulder and move it around. You may find it to be more open, more relaxed, a little bit better range of motion. All right. And now let your right arm hang at your side. And I'm going to start loosening things from the shoulder right on down, deltoid, bicep, tricep, forearm muscles. And if there is a misalignment in your elbow, your wrist, or in your carpal bones, hopefully that will just correct on its own, because as the muscles let go of their tension, the body knows what the alignment is supposed to be. It just can't get there as long as you are that tight. Now, I do this type of work with group healings with my partner, Claudia Sanchez, and we will be doing a number of group healings online coming up. And we will not only be working with arthritis, but all of the different pains to your spine from skating and falling and skiing and car accidents, things of that nature, surgeries, you name it. If you still have pain in your spine from a epidural, whether it's for a C-section or some other procedure, sometimes that needle going into the spine causes trauma, can still be there 20, 30 years later. We will be releasing the trauma. We will be allowing the body to align itself simply by loosening the muscles, because it can't do it as long as the trauma is there. We get the trauma out, we send the signal to the body, the muscles relax, and the body knows what to do with that energy. It knows how to realign, just needs a little help. Now, as I said, arthritis can occur anywhere in the body. You might have spinal arthritis, you might have something in your hip, some bursitis in your shoulder, arthritis in your feet, knees, whatever. I would like for you to start thinking of tension. If that is where you hold your tension because you hold your body tight, you can be creating it. But I'd also like for you to start thinking about past injuries, okay, and strains. It doesn't matter how far they go back. If something happened when you were 6 years old, that can be the cause of your arthritis today at 60, because that was never resolved. Now, there's also a lot of emotional energy. We tighten up out of anger, out of fear. We try to hold on to someone that we have lost out of sadness, and we just tighten up. And by tightening our fist, we tighten all of the muscles, and we create the compression and the inflammation that actually causes that arthritis. We will address all of the physical and the emotional causes in our healing workshops. And in those workshops, there will be the opportunity to ask questions about any type of condition that you may have. Sometimes we don't have answers to things no matter how many tests you have taken, but a little bit of intuition goes a long way. Claudia has the amazing ability to talk to your organs and glands, your bones, your muscles, and they will tell her the story. They will tell her why you have arthritis, joint pain, or whatever it is that is affecting you. Keep us in mind. Okay, I hope the shoulders and the arms are feeling a little better. So join me, Aaron Singleton, and Claudia Sanchez on this healing journey in 2025 and beyond. Thank you.